what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about my NECA Halloween Ultimate 2018 Michael Myers figure. Now I have really been anticipating this figure, and of course this is based on his appearance like in the new Halloween movie from this year, 2018. So yeah, as you can see, this is like the box that it comes in, and it has like the same poster. It was actually on the actual theatrical poster when it was released, and I think that's an awesome poster. I'm glad that NECA chose to go with this actual like picture, because they have like another version of the poster too, which has Laurie Strode on it with Michael Myers, like Jamie Lee Curtis, So I'm betting they probably like when they do her figure, because I know they have like a Laurie Strode figure on the way. They'll probably have the box with Laurie Strode's character on it with Michael Myers. I'm not too sure, but as usual, this is like how the box itself look, which is superb. They also have an image of Michael Myers right here from like the poster on the side. It says Halloween, and it has like images of course, like on the back too of the figure too, as well, as you can see. It has like the various like images, of the various like accessories that like Michael Myers comes with, It has like a little scripture too as well. It says, "It's been 40 years since Laurie Strode survived a vicious attack from crazed killer Michael Myers on Halloween night. She now faces a terrifying showdown when Michael returns to Haddonfield, Illinois, but this time Laurie is ready for him." Now it also says that this includes a knife, hammer, fire poker, tube stone, the head of a victim, a light-up pumpkin, an interchangeable head, and hands too as well. So those are the various like items that he comes with, And that's like I said before, you see them all on the box to itself, Also on the front, it shows the image that this includes like a light up flickering pumpkin, as you can see right there, which I think is awesome, because I know the Mexico version of their Michael Myers figure too, it comes with like a pumpkin, and this pumpkin is actually from like the original pumpkin. From the original movie when it's actually coming on, like the credit scenes, it's actually that pumpkin, but it has like a light in it too, and I always thought that was cool, and I'm glad that NECA did one of their Michael Myers figure, I think that's awesome. Now, this is how I look on the inside. Again, it has like I think they call it a window style art, window box, As you can see, this is like the figure inside of it. You see like Michael Myers over here with the accessories, And plus they have an image of him right here on this like porch. I won't be surprised come hearing other people say, they won't be surprised they actually make this for Michael Myers, like he comes with like a porch that you can actually display him on. I won't be surprised. Because I know NECA has been doing that with the other figures. They give them like these dioramas that you can include with your figure. So I won't be surprised they give like Michael Myers like this porch right here. I won't be surprised. But yeah, he is inside like the box too as well. See, I'm going to just open this up and go ahead and get into it. I am excited about this because I've really been waiting for this, Another thing too I noticed is if you look at this right here where it straps in, where it closes at, you can see that there's like a pumpkin right here. It's like a background. It looks like it's the porch, like around Michael Myers right there. Alright. As you can see, this is like the background. I forget what they call these that comes with Michael Myers. But like I say, I don't really ever like display these, But this is like the background that it comes with, that you can actually use in it. I see that Randy Falk, the one that does like the Jason figures, from NECA. He's actually the director of this one too as well, as you can see right on the box. He wasn't the only one this time. You have Stefan Folkens too. Another thing too, it tells you about like the pumpkin that the figure comes with. You can actually, it comes with the batteries, but you actually have to put the batteries in from what I'm hearing right here. So I'm gonna see though, Alright. You can see it right there, it's saying that you have to put the battery in the pumpkins to start it. Okay, so as you can see right here is the NECA Ultimate Michael Myers Halloween 2018 figure. Now it looks cool and it does look exactly how you looked at it on the movie, so I am kind of excited about this. So what I'm going to do, I also have a stand too that I have him stand on, so he actually can like be balanced pretty good, I just go through all like his accessories and so on, I know he has like the headstone with a tombstone. like an alternate head, some hands, like some weapons, you know, even like this pumpkin, you know, and so on, you know, that glows and stuff. So I think that's really is like one of the best things about the product is like that pumpkin, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just get into this, you know, right now. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is talk about the articulation of the Michael Myers figure. As you can see, I also have him on a stand right here too that I just got recently, you know. But what I'm gonna do is just show him right now like the articulation. So I'll just take him off the stand, and as you can see here, yeah. As you can see here is his arms, which can be lifted all the way up, like both arms. I think you can even turn them like that too. I forget what they call those kind of movements and names, you know. As you can see, you can turn them like that, you know. You can even fold them up. As you can see, like bend them and stuff. Even his hands can be like moved too as well, as you can see. And here's his legs. Now, of course, we know Michael Myers will not be making any kind of like movements like that, you know. Because as you can see right now, I have him like in a split. Now, of course, you know, Michael Myers will not do anything like that, though. Like, that's kind of cool. So, now, I was already noticing that like his hands might need to be loosened up like his other hands, but you put the weapons in, so I already have like a hair dryer for that, you know. Even I noticed like some of his like arms and stuff, I know you can use these like to loosen them up, and I have already been using this for like my figures and stuff. I've been already using this like to loosen them up, you know. So I already kind of peeped that I probably do that with his hands. But yeah, like his articulation is pretty good, you know. You can bend him like at his knees too, as you can see. Like I said, of course, you know, Michael won't be doing nothing like that, though, you know. Now his head too, I like how they did his head too as well, you know. You can like turn it all up and around, you know, as you can see. It goes down, it goes up, you can turn to the side, so on, you know. I think that's cool. Now his waist can't be turned, but I think he has like this he doesn't really have a crunch, you know, like they call it, but you know, he can move around and stuff, you know. It's good articulation for the kind of character that he is, you know. Another thing too, the detail in this is awesome as always. You know, I like how NECA did with like the look of him, like the coveralls and stuff. Even like his body size, he looks kind of like the way James G. Courtney's looking in the movie, like that kind of stocky look. I think that's kind of cool, you know. I notice he has like a little wound up there too, like a little bloody wound, as you can see right there. I think that's from when he was shot, if I'm not mistaken. I like how his mask look all aged and weird, because you know it's supposed to be the same mask from like 1978, but 40 years later. I think that's kind of cool how they stayed true to the movie, you know. He also has like that the knitting wound from like the needle when Jamie Lee Curtis stabbed him in his neck from the original Halloween. That's still on the mask too, as well, as you can see. At the little hole. That's cool. You also can see Michael Myers' eyes in here too, as well. You have to actually lift it up to see him. See like his eyes. And of course, you know, one of them is like blinded because he was stuck in the eye by the clothes hanger from Laurie Strode, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis in the original one. So you can tell that one of those are actually like blinded too. His hands also have like blood on them too as well. You see how bloody they are? I think that's kind of cool. And they can be turned around and twisted and so on too. Only thing and I heard other people talk about this too, is like his actual like waist right here. Now that I kind of, you know, but of course that's just how the way these will have to be made. It kind of stands out, you know. It's like he has on like underwear, you know, but that's the way they had to do it, you know. Like I read kind of, you know, and I've been hearing other people saying that too, you know. Also another thing too, I noticed like his coveralls, it's kind of like material that you can like bend too, as you can see. I think that's kind of cool. Cause even like his pocket right here, I think it could be kind of like lift it somewhat, you know. You can kind of like lift his pocket right there. I'm not gonna bother it too much, but you can kind of lift that too somewhat, you know. I like how the hair looks on the mask too. It looks just like Michael Myers from like the side. I think that's awesome, you know. And here his shoes too, like his boots, which you don't really get too good of a look at, in the movie, you know. But I still think that's kind of decent. Now the first like accessory that I'm gonna talk about with Michael Myers that he comes with is like his alternate head. Like this is like another mask sculpt. Now this is the one I'll probably be using, you know, because like the eyes are darkened, and that's the way I prefer like my Michael Myers, you know, where you can't see his eyes, you know, because like in the movies, his eyes you don't really see them that much. You know, it's kind of faintly, you know, but you kind of see them sometimes. But most of the time it is like just like all dark, you know. Like in some of the movies, you know, that's the way I really, especially like the original one, you know, that's why I kind of prefer him like that. So this is like the other alternate mask that he has right here, as you can see. Now this one has like darkened eyes, you know. You can't see like no eyes in them, you know. So I think that's kind of cool. And it still has like the hole on it from like when Jamie Lee Curtis stuck him in the neck on the first Halloween. I think that's cool. Cause you know it's supposed to be the same mask from the original one, you know, but like age 40 years. So what I'm gonna do is just take this on off. And I like how it sits too, you know, and put it on. And as you can see, I just popped that one off, and I still got them stand. I like these stands. These are cool, you know. Don't have to worry about it falling. So here's like both of the masks right here, as you can see. Because when you opened it, he had like the mask with the eyes, where you can see his eyes. But here's like the two masks, as you can see. So one you can see the eyes in, which is this one right here, and the other one you can't. I think that's cool. So I'm gonna put on the darkened eyes ones, you know. So here's Michael with like the alternate like mask, but of course as you can see, you know, it's not really too much of a difference. It's just like you got to get really close up on it to see that you don't see the eyes that well in it, you know. You can see right here is the actual butcher knife, you know. I know they call it kitchen knife too as well. Trying to get the focus right. And I think that's cool, and I like that it's kind of clean. It would been kind of cool to have a bloody one too, but this is okay, you know. I would prefer like a clean knife too as well, like he hasn't used it yet, you know. And as you can see, Michael Myers has 4 alternate hands. So he actually has 6 hands altogether, you know. So what I'm going to do is actually put on the hands. I'm going to put on the hand like a gripping hand so I can put a knife in his hand. And Michael Myers has like 2 gripping hands. I'm thinking about giving these like a better angle, you know, so you can get a better look at him. He has like 2 gripping hands, as you can see. And even they are like bloody too as well, you know. You can see the blood stain on them. I think this is like the left hand. And here's like a right hand too, and it's also like bloody too. This probably is the one I put the knife in, you know, because I already had removed it anyway. And he has like some more palms too, like he has like another, actually this was the hand I think was on him, like, yeah, this is one like another gripping hand, and it's bloody too as well. I think that's cool, like the detail in it. But of course, like the hand that really stands out, and this is a spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie, is this hand right here, you know, with the 2 fingers missing. Because of course, you know, this is after Laurie Strode, you know, she blew his fingers off in the movie with the shotgun. So, you know, it's a spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, you know, that's why these 2 fingers are missing. I guess this is the hand that really stands out, you know. I think that's awesome, you know, they included that. As you can see, there's Michael Myers' knife in his hand, you know, which I think is cool, you know, that's awesome. Now, one thing about it, his hands were kind of hard to put the knife in, so I just used like the hair dryer right here to actually loosen it up, you know. I just used this on with his blow dryer, you know, to actually loosen his hand. These do work pretty good, you know. It only take like a minute, you know, maybe 2 minutes, you know. And as you can see, there's the hand that was like blowed off in the movie. With the fingers that was blown off. And as you can see, there's like the other hand I put in, like the gripping hand. So what I do is I put the other weapons that Michael Myers has, with accessories, like in this hand right here, and I just keep the knife over here. The hammer right there too as well. I think that's cool. Awesome. I do believe that was like one of the better kills like in the movie too as well, you know. And this is like a better look of the hammer too as well. As you can see, it's like bloody and stuff, you know. Cause this is on the part where Michael Myers went around like from house to house just killing people, you know. Awesome scene. I think that's probably the best scene probably in the movie, you know. Cause I like the music that was playing too, like that John Carpenter had made. Awesome, you know. Fire poker too in his hand. That's cool. Now, one of the other items I believe that NECA should have gave him, I won't be surprised if they do like in the future, like if they do like another version of this, is like the bells when he actually strangled that guy, I forget his name, you know. It seems like he should have had that, like those bells, you know. 'Cause I think that was like his last kill in the movie too, if I'm not mistaken, where he had used like these like ringing bells. Because he got him off Laurie Strode's like porch, like Jamie Lee Curtis, like a house, you know, and he took him and put him around that guy's neck and strung him. I think they should have gave him that particular item too as well. It'd been cool. Alternate like hand you can use, but just like a palm hand like this. I think this was it too, if I'm not mistaken. Cause I think it was like 3 of those. And then you had the one with the fingers blow it off. And then you got like 2 gripping hands. So you had like 6 hands for Michael Myers all good. And I think that's awesome. So you got like different. You got 6 hands to choose from with this figure, which is like awesome. This is the best accessory that I believe that the figure does come with, you know. This is this light up jack-o'-lantern from the movie, and it looks exactly like it did on the movie, you know, with those heart-shaped heart-shaped eyes. That is so superb. And another thing cool about it, it actually lights up, as you can see. It has like a flickering light in it, you know. Now I may get out another shot, you know, so you can get like a better look at it, you know, how it looks like in the dark, you know. But yeah, there's a pumpkin, and I believe that's probably like the best accessory that comes with this figure, you know. Now, to actually cut it on, you actually have to push this button down right here, and as you can see, it cuts on. You see it flickering. Then you can cut it off too. Now I don't know if you can take it off up there, but from what I'm hearing, because it has instructions, the batteries are in here. You know, you just have to take them out. Because this actually had the batteries in here. You know, I didn't have to put them in there, so I think that was cool that NECA did that too as well. Yeah, awesome. I think that's the best accessory with this. Kind of the Mexico version too. They have, but theirs is based on like the 7/8 Michael Myers. It has like a pumpkin like this too, you know, and it lights up, but it's actually the pumpkin from like the opening credits of the film, and I think that's awesome too, you know. But I'm glad NECA gave us a pumpkin too that lights up too. That's awesome, you know. The service accessory that I think is gruesome too, you know, is like the alternate. Like the sheriff. I think it was a sheriff or a cop, like their head that Michael Myers cut off, you know. I think this is the one that was eating like the brownies and like chocolate pudding, if I'm not mistaken. The detail on it is awesome though. It looks exactly how it does like in the movie. If anything, like that line you see in the red, I think that's kind of bad, you know. But other than that, this looks exactly how that looked. Because Michael carved into like a jack-o'-lantern, you know, type head, you know, almost like a pumpkin, but he did it like with a human head. And as you can see underneath of it too. Nothing cool about it, you can actually light this up. If you have like a light, you can put like this inside of it and you see it just lights it up. I think that's kind of cool. I heard the Freddy one has that too, you know, you can actually put like a light on it to light his head up, that cross like on his head, forehead. So, yeah. Accessory with it, you know, which I think is awesome, is the actual headstone or tombstone of Michael Myers' sister, Judith Myers, you know, and I think that is so awesome that NECA did that. Kind of the Mexico version also has that too as well, you know. It looks exactly like it does like in the movie, you know, like the Judith Myers name on it, you know, and born November 10th from 1947, and she died on Halloween 1963, you know. Our beloved daughter. Of course, you know, it's Michael Myers' first victim, you know. I think that's so awesome, you know. One thing it's kind of odd about it too is it's real thin, as you can see, you know. It's real thin, you know. I think that's cool. So yeah, you have like his sister's like headstone, you know. I think that's awesome. Okay, that's my NECA Ultimate Michael Myers 7-inch scale, you know, based on the 2018 movie. As you can see right here is like the actual poster from it, you know. I think it's a superb figure. I would definitely recommend it, you know. So yeah, I like the articulation and like the various accessories that it comes with, you know. And I know they have Laurie Strode like on the way too as well, so I'm definitely anticipating that one too as well, you know. And I'm glad that NECA had chose this particular box art for this, you know. I think that's superb, you know. So yeah, anyway, I'm looking forward to having some fun with this figure right here, you know. But that's my me talking about my Halloween NECA Ultimate 2. I know they have so many names for the way they call these figures, you know. So I just say NECA Ultimate Michael Myers 2018. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.